All right. Good afternoon. This is Sheilah, or Medium Sheilah, Inquisitive Tarot, whatever. Um, so I hope I can't see anybody. I know you're out there, but it's not catching up on the screen. It says I have no viewers. Okay, now I see it. All right. Hi, everybody. So this is Sheilah, Medium Sheilah. Um, so this is my first personal reading session of 2025. On the old channel, I used to do them kind of frequently. So please be patient with me. I may be a little rusty on some of this. So I have to, a lot of my attention has been pointed towards the political field and when I had to retire from my job and all that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to bring my energy back into something positive here. So back into helping you. So I do have a few ground rules. So if you look in the description, and also below, you can see. So when I see there's some financial questions in there, but I don't do financial readings. Please be present for your reading if you ask for one. Right now, all readings are free. Of course, right now I can't have the donations at the moment. Anyway, we'll get that fixed later. I'm close. Okay, but no financial, legal, or health. No third-party readings because it's hard to read for somebody who's like if you want to read for yourself, if you want a reading for yourself, that's good because then I can work with your energy. Please ask your questions in all caps if you can. And if you are asking for a medium reading, please give me just a first name. So that kind of thing. So I don't do the financial because I'm not a financial whiz. I can't help you with that. I can take care of my own finances, but that's it. And of course, I'm not a doctor and I'm not a lawyer. And I don't play one on YouTube. Okay. Hey, Pegasus. Hi, Trudy. Hi, Jackie B. Okay. I just did some Palo Santo in here. See back there. So I might start coughing. Had to break out the incense. So it's been a while since I've done it. And I'm not wearing a black shirt. So, yep. Trying to out. See this? Stand right here is in the way when I'm trying to put the water back. All right, yeah, I had to write down my notes because there's a deck of cards I need to have out here that I don't. Can I find it fast? All right, hold on a second. I have to get up. Stop my cam. Here, I'll put this one up. Be right back. Gotta go over here. Oh, here it is. Yes. I want this one. Great. I gotta switch it up. I forgot. I've been doing all these political readings and things, so we're gonna put the tarot away. I'm not gonna use it. So see, I haven't done these in a while, so I've forgotten what I need to have. Okay. Let me get back in here. Okay. Yeah. So I'm bringing in Life is Like a Board Game because people like to ask me about moving. So this is the one for that. All right. We are set to go now. Perfect. I tossed it in the right place. Okay. We can get rid of this. Oops. There's the book. We'll have to fix that later because I'm done. Okay. So this is weird. Okay. I have everything in the wrong place. Okay. All right. Oh, I see all the questions are coming in. Let's see what we've got. So let's see who's here first. Let me get going here. Hi, Karina Scherer. Jackie B. Welcome. Hi, Moonchild. Let's see. We have Barb. Hi, Barb. I love this. Grandmama on the go. It's a great name. Hi, Sharia B. Welcome from Oregon. Hi, Pegasus. Hello there from Idaho. All right, we got a question from Sherry B. Let me star that one. Hi, Lori Moore. I'm going to star that one. Sharia B. Okay, so I've already got that one. So just ask it once. Let me see. Produce sets of national parks. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. Hi, Fatima. Ooh, okay. I'll grab your question. I don't know if I'm going to be doing these in order. Hi there, Trudy. But you're wondering how long it's going to be for you to move back east. Okay, well, we'll take a look at that. Okay, so as you can see, I've got the camera. So again, I like to be, it's what's new on this channel is that I've been using it for the political readings, but I always used it for the personal. Hi, Cynthia Johnson. Welcome. Let's see. Renting a house. All right. So let's see. I've already got 11 starred questions. I was thinking, I'm like, I'm going to come in and nobody's going to come to this show. But I'm glad that you're all here so we can, I can get to know you guys. And yeah, this will be fun because there's a lot of new faces. So I'm really happy. Whoops. Okay, here we go. Happy to see that. Okay. Well, let's get into it. I'm token because of the Palo Santo. Let's see. Since Corinna was here, Corinna, are you still here? I do need you to be present for the reading, especially if you're asking for. Okay, there's your question. Hi, Pegasus. And also, please try to keep, for the personal readings, try to keep it to one question. I mean, if we don't have a lot of people and I go through all the questions and you still have a pressing question, you can ask it. So I'm not. Okay. So can you give me your father's first name? Because I saw this one come across when I was backstage and it kind of gave me a giggle because I have two step parents that have one step monster and my father passed away as well. But hi Rose Blue. Glad to see the wrenches in here. Thank you very much, you guys. I really appreciate the moderators and all the work that you guys do. So thank you. And I appreciate it. All right, Nick. All right, well, for this one, although, yeah, for the medium readings, I don't generally use the overhead camera, though. All right, let's see, Nick, because I was kind of picturing this, and it's kind of, I guess my table's really moving here, kind of coming to me in a sense, and this might be personal experience. I don't know, you're not fond of your father's new wife, but she is his new wife, so it feels like he wanted to be married to her. Welcome, Paula Rivera. Okay, great. I will start that one. All right. So yeah, I'm the only one running the show too, so I don't have anybody in the background. So I never have. But all right, let's focus on this. So Nick. I have to calm my energy. I haven't done this in a long time. Of course, the first one out of the park is a medium reading. So I have to laugh at myself. I'm not laughing at you, Karina. Okay. Or anybody else for that matter. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put this down. He married her soon after mom passed. Okay. So I guess, is she over? I mean, don't tell me too much. I want to see if I can lock in. I've been doing it for other things, but not for this. I have to, I may mess up. I'm hoping I don't. Let me see. I want to do this for you. All right. I'm kind of getting, is she over? I'm sort of picking her up. Is she kind of overbearing? Like she's kind of in everything, kind of feeling. She's alive, so I guess I'm kind of picking up on that energy. And that Palo Santo is in my head. Strong. Yes, I should be writing things down. I forgot about doing that. See, I'm out of practice. I can't remember what it is I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe he did sort of find out that she wasn't quite what he expected, I think. But I don't think he died. I'm getting a strong no. Okay, good. I'm connecting. It's a strong no that's not why. It's just kind of like I don't think he would know that the pandemic was coming, but I feel that, it was just his time. I'm getting something like in the chest, like his chest. Like, did he, I don't know. Hi, Polly. Did he have a heart issue? Like, I'm feeling center, or it's my nerves. I don't know. We'll have to see because I haven't done this in almost a year or so. But yes, yeah, I have to figure out, is it me, or am I picking up? Yes, you're saying kidney failure. Well, that's down here. But once the kidneys go, everything else kind of. But I'm not going to give myself that one. That was not all right. So, but he did have a health issue. Okay. Okay. Well, no, I don't think that he died because of her. It probably maybe didn't help things. I guess if she was too overbearing in things and just kind of low blood pressure, yeah, it wouldn't be his heart. Well, it's not true either. My mom has low blood pressure and she's got a heart issue, so I don't know. All right, what I will do, I'm going to pull. I have some oracle cards that I used to use. I'm going to continue to use, called "Talking to Heaven" from James Van Prague. Let's just see if he has a message for you this way. Let's do this. I like to pull 3. Oh. All right. Hold on. Some things are coming back to me. Okay. All right. Let's see. I also like to pull these the same way and do it across. I'm going to hold these up. Oh. I have from him that he says, we have been together in dreams. So do you dream about your father at all? Like, do you have any kind of dreams where you're talking to him, or he's in, like, you sort of have a meeting with him? Like, I don't know, you're just sort of talking to each other. And then he does say he sees all your thoughts, and they can. Oh, yes? Okay. So this one says, I see all of your thoughts. So they're very connected to us. It's different than, of course, in physical life, but they are very much around us. Now, I don't know if he was an animal lover or not. Palo Santo. But I'm surrounded by loving animals. So he's doing okay up there. He's up there with family and friends, and he does visit you from time to time. So you may feel him. I don't know. So it was before the pandemic. So would it have been maybe 2019, 2020? Whoa, whoops. I was trying to star that and it got away from me. Okay. He was a Dr. Doolittle. Oh, really? That's great. Oh my goodness. That's great. All right. Well, maybe that wasn't so bad to do the first reading. All right, Karina, thank you very much for asking your question. All right. I'm going to try not to stay too long on one question. That has happened. I'm trying to get better. I was beforehand. I was remembering some things that I used to do in my readings. And so I have to see. Wait, I'm going to do one thing. I have to grab. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to grab something. I guess I completely disappeared on that. All right. Oh, my hair is doing something. Yeah, I wanted to get my notepad because I started before. Wait, hold on a minute. What's happening? This is ridiculous. Where's me? Okay. This is you StreamYard. They changed everything in here and I'm touching things and it's just breaking. Okay. So I'm sorry. Oh my Lord. All right, come on. I have to get into this now. I'm sorry, you guys. This is rather chaotic at the moment. Hi, I'm Kate Karen M. All right. Well, thank you very much for your question, Karina. I'm going to move on to the next question. All right, Jackie B. Let me see. Wait a minute. I have to take two of yours. I have two of yours in here for some reason. Okay. Actually, the next one is Moonchild. So, Moonchild, are you asking for, right, what's happening? This is a mess. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. The Palo Santo is killing me too. All right. Any messages? What I need from you, Moonchild, generals are kind of weird. Ow. My wrist just went. That's crazy. Oh my God. All of a sudden, really sharp. This has been happening. I don't know what's wrong with my arm. Okay. Okay, focus. The pain was too much. Okay, so tell me if like something to read on, not just a general, because if it's just kind of just general, I'm not going to get much. It's going to be very whatever comes up. So is there anything you'd like me to look at? Hi, Sea Escape. Oh, you're back. Wait. Sea Escape, I got to get you your you were a moderator before. Let me get you in here. All right. I'm looking for people I remember. Okay. And I'm getting them their wrenches back. Okay, because I'm new channel. All right. Let's see. Any messages for Moonchild? Moonchild, yeah, I'm gonna need a direction to go in with for you. Moonchild, are you still here? So when I call on you, please let me know. Okay. Messages from Janie. Oh. Okay. So now we're doing okay, now it's more of a oh yeah, this is more of a medium reading then. Okay, so I can get rid of this. Any advice on changing jobs? Hi, Ellen R. See, I've got to throw my wrenches. People are back. Ellen R has returned. Yes, you were a moderator on my old channel. Okay. I had a whole army. So I got to get them all back the wrenches. All right. So Moonchild is looking for what happened to it? What happened to the question? This message from Jane. Messages from Janie. Okay, there it is. Okay. So Janie, who was Janie? Was this I just need a relationship to you. Who they might be. And is it a friend or a relative? So just so I understand. Oh, best friend. Okay. All right, BFF. Thank you. It just kind of helps me have that direction. Okay, Janie. I gotta calm my energy because all that soul sister. Yeah, because all that running around. Okay. No, I've got you, Eleanor. All right, let's see. Janie. Calm my energy. Slow down. Okay. Trying to see if there's anything about her that I can pick up. I used to be able to pick up little things first that would tell you that I'm connecting with her. Well, I am picking up personality somewhat. It's sort of like she is she was always kind of in the middle of everything. Like she I don't know if I want to say popular, but she was just kind of, she had that personality. Whether or not you're popular is probably irrelevant, but I think that she just had I don't know, what's the word? Not magnetic, or some kind of a strong personality that people really liked being around her. Hi, Dolio. No, so if you can let me know if any of that sounds familiar. Yes, thank you, Eleanor. So it's just kind of getting that she was very okay. Yes, okay. I'm hearing tell you that she loves you. I'm getting for when I hear it as tell her I love her, and when I receive that, I need to tell you exactly what she says because I can't. It's not up to me to change it. Hi, Joseph Winnie. Welcome. Um, yeah, it's just yeah. She's saying she's with you. I have to stay focused on this. I jump off and I can't get back in. Um, yeah, she's with you. She was very um I can't the word is escaping me for her the personality. It's like I don't know, magnetic kind of personality or people really were drawn to her. But yeah, she's telling you that everything's going to be okay. I don't know if there's and I'm not fishing. I'm just saying just something about everything's going to be okay. Um so I don't know if that means anything to you. All right. Hi, Daniel Martin. So I hope that helped. I've got a whole bunch of questions, so I have to move on to the next one. But I'm very out of practice, folks, because it's been since 2024 since I've done any kind of personal reading. So please be patient with me. All right. Thank you, Jackie. What was that? Moonchild's question. All right. So I need to remove that one. I can't get to it. All right. Well, all right, let's see the live. I'm very out of practice here. You're glad I'm back. Okay. Let's see. I have a lot of new faces. This is wonderful. 33 people watching already. Thank you guys. Thanks for supporting me, helping me get started. So yeah, I used to do a lot of personal readings and I've kind of flipped it. So lately I've been doing a lot more political. So I need to exercise these medium muscles and get this going again and my readings. So I like to doing these. So, all right. Welcome new arrivals. That's right. And lurkers. Thank you. Welcome everyone. Yes. Oh, thank you. I'm glad to. Hi, Cursa. Hi. Hi, everyone. All right. Okay, let's get to the next question. All right. So, Jackie B, I'm going to add this back to the stage. Jackie B is asking for a general read on the rest of 2025. I can do that. That one we can do. Let's get on it. Get the live going. Thank you, everyone, for joining me on this holiday weekend in America. We've got Memorial Day. So, thank you to all of our ancestors and everyone who served our country in all of the wars, in any war, who have died. So, thank you all. Okay, can I get a general read on the rest of 2025? Oh, thank you, Sharia B. All right, yeah, I have to get settled. I'm a little wound up for this. So, you probably shouldn't have eaten lunch beforehand, but we'll see how we do. Just because it kind of messes with the whole. Let's see how the rest of 2025 is going to be. And I pretty much pull my cards the same way for, somewhat for personal reads. I do have another technique that I remembered I have, but we'll get to those later. I just remembered about it because I haven't done it in so long. All right. All right, let's get this guy out here. So my wrist doesn't do that again. I keep getting that. Okay, and don't forget, for entertainment purposes only. So, yes. All right. So you've got the King of Swords in here. You've got the Page of Swords, the Fool, the Ace of Swords, and the Chariot. So there's going to be a lot of movement in your life, Jackie B, in 2025, and it is only May. So we're almost halfway through, actually. So, yeah, there's going to be... Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to read these. I'm not sure what I'm picking up at all, but it's like the King of Swords, and he's all about like truth and like power, mental strength, thoughts. So he's a very strong court card. You have the Page of Wands also. So this is kind of where you're getting a lot of helpful information. Maybe there's somebody working with you. I don't know if it's work. if it's a job situation, but you're going to be making some big changes. I feel like you're going to be taking chances on something new in your life. And again, I don't know if it's work, if it's personal, but you're going to be very good at it. It's going to go very well for you with the Ace of Swords, and you're going to be moving like on in life. These are not in the picture. I'm going to have to pull this camera back. All right, but there's the Chariot right over here. So, yeah, so there is a lot of movement going forward, and it's something more where, as you see, I love this card because he's not holding on to any reins. So it's kind of like your inner will is propelling you forward. So you're going to be growing and going to the next phase. Yes. Again, I'm seeing a lot of success. It could be, and I don't read on finances, but I can't ignore the pentacles. So, but it could also mean that, you'll be doing okay. And Page of Pentacles. So yeah, good news. So I feel like the rest of 2025 is going to go very well for you, Jackie B. So I hope that that resonates with you. So there you go. All right. Yeah. I have to get back in this. It's just not, I have to work on this. It really is a muscle. If you don't use it, it just makes it harder. All right. So thank you for your question, Jackie B. All right. And I think questions are closed at this point, folks. So I have 16 questions still, or maybe 15 because there's a couple in here that I may be taking out. All right. And okay. Question 2. Okay. Ooh. Oh, Corinna. Yeah. Why don't you? Your life insurance license. Why not? Yeah. Okay. All right. So is it Sheilah B? Okay. Yeah. I think I need to change the thing and put them. Hold on a minute. We need to change these to back to my bubble. All right. Then I can read it. Okay. Will I stay at my current teaching job until I retire? Okay. Let's look. Let's use the Mons Tarot for this. All right. Let me let's get into this now. I'm letting all my nerves get in the way. It's just ridiculous. It's not like I've never done this before. All right. Sorry. The next show will not be like this. Hey, Jeff. Good to see ya. All right. Let's go. Let's see what these say. I could be using a pendulum too. I'm going to just pull 4 on this one. I'm feeling 4 will tell the story. 10 of Swords. You might be going through, I don't know if you're dealing with a lot of stress right now with everything, but okay, boy, that's crooked. All right, so I have the 10 of Swords. So it feels like, I guess with your asking this, you're debating about going. So it feels like and right now everything is crazy, basically, because I know they're trying to get rid of Department of Education, and there's a lot of other stuff going on in schools nationwide. So I can only assume that's what that is talking about. But we have the Luminary card in here too. So this is a special card just in this deck. So that basically, your work that you do is very important, Sheilah B. And because, you're teaching the youth today. Yes, everything is crazy. So while you're there, you're making a difference in their lives, and they really need you. And, so you have good news though. And you have the Knight of Wands. So it is possible that you may move on. If you did, are you trying to get another job, or are you going into retirement? What you're saying, until I retire. See what is happening. Okay. My brain. I don't know. Since I haven't been doing the readings, I feel like I'm slipping a little bit myself. But yeah, so yeah, you might retire, but you're thinking about staying as long as you can. Okay. But you have also the Knight of Swords. So I feel like this one, you really have to weigh everything with retirement. Now, I know I just retired myself in February, so it is a big deal when you retire. So you have to like make sure that you have the money and the finances do come in. So it's an issue. It could be, but I think you really love your job. It feels like. So I don't know. I don't see why, unless things are going okay for you where you are. I mean, you could stay, but it's really comes down to your decision in the end. See, Two of Cups. So maybe this might be a good time for you to talk to somebody about the retirement and whether or not it can be done. I don't know if there's somebody in your school system or wherever you're teaching that can talk to you about your benefits and things like that. So I just recommend you get with somebody to talk about it. You really do love your job and you really want to stay there. Well, try to, if it's possible, you should do it. So thank you for your question. Hope it resonated. Hi, everybody. Okay. Back another question ahead of you. Yes, I think so. All right. Thank you for your question. Yes, we have Lori, Pegasus, Grandmama on the go. This is the current list. Okay. Trudy, Cynthia Johnson, Pegasus, Paula, Rose Blue, Polly, Sea Escape. I got Moonchilds already. Dolly. Oh, yeah. No more questions for sure. I have 15 questions. I'm not going to have extra time. We're only half an hour in. I have to speed this up. All right, let's go. Okay, Lori is asking, what do you see coming from my next 6 months? Okay, all right, let's do this. 6 months. I'm going to use the regular cards. All right. Yes, questions are currently closed. All right, let's go. Get into my seat is weird. Okay. I feel like my energy's a little scattered here. This isn't good. Settle down. All right, next 6 months, I'm going to pull 6 cards for you and do it that way. All right, good. Kind of getting back in the swing of things here. Here we go. So I remember how I did everything. It goes. One more card. All right, let's do it. All right, Ace of Wands. The Moon. I'm not doing reversals on these. Ooh, another ace. All right, I'm going to put these guys over here. All right. Set it up so it makes some sense. Okay. Oh, man. All right. Well, you've got 2 aces in here, so I think this is going pretty well. So I guess we're looking at June, July, August, September, October, November. Okay. So yeah, for June. So we have the Ace of Wands. So yeah, I don't know. It feels kind of like with the Ace, the Wands, that it feels like travel for you. Like, I don't know if you're going to go away somewhere. You might be doing some kind of vacation this summer. It could be small. It might be a large one. The Moon. So July, maybe July is going to have a situation. I don't know where you're gonna, I don't know, something that we don't know, or you don't know that's coming. There will be a surprise. That's what I'm getting at. It's going to be kind of like a surprise, something I've never read like this before, but it's just like, there's going to be a surprise coming for you with the Moon. I don't know. So it's kind of what we don't know going on. There's something in the background going on, but then you have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is like providing another message. The pages do that a lot. They provide good news. They provide information, helpful information in some cases. And this one is doing something to help you, like a service rendered. He's doing something to assist you. So June, July, August, September, you have an Ace of Swords. So there's some type of victory. Something's going to go very well for you there. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles, and this is about security, feeling very safe. So as she's sitting here, she's got all of her money hanging out there with her, on her throne in the middle of the garden. So she's feeling really good. So you might be feeling very, very good at this time. However, of course, you can't really see it because it's down there. See, I have to fix this camera. But there is a little bit of a disappointment coming, though. And with the Five of Cups, something is going to maybe, I don't know, kind of make you not. I think this is November. Something might go wrong. I don't know if you're working or anything. I guess, Lori, are you here? I should have asked that. I don't know if you were here. I need to do that before each question because people are not here. I want to move on to somebody else. So I'm not sure if she's here or not. Hi, Gina T. Oh, you are here. Good, good. Okay. Well, just to clarify on that one, because I feel like I don't like to leave people with any negative feeling. Oh, you're working? Okay. Yeah, so things are kind of crazy there, but I do have the Six of Pentacles. I wanted to clarify on that. So it just feels like you're going to be dealing with different, like, when I see this as sort of the haves or haves not, we have justice over here. We have, sharing money with somebody. So I don't know if it's going to be a financial situation or not, or you're going to be maybe involved in a charity or something. I don't know if your work touches on that or if it's a personal thing. So I hope that resonated. That's what I got. So, all right. Yeah, I'm trying to get in the mode of the personal reading. So it's just kind of, so I appreciate you guys letting me do this. I'm trying to get in the right energy for it. So I just haven't been doing it. So, all right. So I hope that resonated for you. Okay. Thank you, Lori. And then we've got Pegasus has got a question here. Should I produce sets of national parks greeting cards? Not as many of us write notes anymore. Pretty good at photography. Ooh. Make sure, Pegasus, I don't know if you need permission to do that or not. Because I know that some national parks don't like people taking video in them, like commercial stuff or not. So you might want to just check with them just to make sure that that's okay if you're going to be doing that, if you're going to be profiting. So just check on that. Otherwise, let's read on this. So I'm going to go ahead. Let me do a pendulum because I haven't in some time. Hi, the rain or yeah, I just have to I'm trying to get back in this. All right, let's see. Search position. This is my very first pendulum here. I like it. Okay. Should Pegasus produce sets of national parks greeting cards? Or even like a postcard? But don't they have postcards? Yeah, I would check on whether or not you can profit from the pictures, though. But I have a yes. That's a yes for me. So I don't know. You may want to look into that. I think that's a yes. So thank you for your question. Okay, Grandmama on the go. I have moved SE Southeast. Oh, several times. I gotcha. Since my sister Diane passed, I have spirit in my house. Is it her? Ooh. Well, that's a good question. And I did see this question. I was pondering it privately. But all right, let's see. Let me grab my amethyst. Don't know. I haven't been to a national park since I was 8. Yeah, you need to check and make sure that you can take pictures and then publish them. You might be able to. I just don't know. They have some rules. Okay, let me focus. Your sister Diane. Your spirit in your house. Okay, so is Grandmama on the go here before I get going because I need her energy. So let me know. Say something in chat to let me know if you're here. before I get started, because if you're not here, I need to move on to the next question. So it's very important. So I don't know. Did she say anything since? All right, I'm putting this down. Hi, Marby Gongora. Okay. Let me know when I get to you, Paula. If I'm looking for Grandmama on the go. Is she in the chat? Let me look. Participants. I don't see her in the chat, but she could just be watching. All right. I'm going to move on to the next one. I'm going to leave it in there in case she does come back. Okay. So the next question is from Trudy. So is Trudy here? I have to remember to ask. See, I'm so out of practice. I had it running like a fine-tuned machine before I got rid of that channel. Okay, Trudy. I thought I saw Trudy in here. Gina T. Okay, good. I see you, Trudy. All right. How long it's going to take for me to be able to move back east? Okay. I will read that. We'll do, I don't know about timing, but let's take a look. Hi, Annie Berger. Oh, questions are closed, Annie. I've got a whole bunch of questions in queue, so I can't take any more questions. We'll be here forever. No, questions are closed, folks. I've already got 12, which is a lot. I've already gone through a bunch. Okay. Oh, thank you, Corinne. Yeah, I need to get, it is like, I'm out of practice. A little gun shy. I keep talking about it, and that's not helping anything. See, I'm human. All right, let's see. I'm going to pull the 5 like I normally do. Let's go. All right, using life as like a board game. Wait, I pulled an extra one. That goes away. All right, the Chariot. You're moving right along, Trudy. Future plans, gardens. You got quick communication gardens. Okay. Heavy burdens. We got a lot of wands. And the moon. Let's get in here. Can we get in the picture, please? Okay. Yeah, I have to get this camera sorted out. I think I've got it in too close. All right, you've got the Chariot. So you are definitely going to be moving somewhere. You're going forward. And you need to be making plans on it. So if you're looking for where you want to go, again, I swear, every time I do moving, I kind of go down the same road, but then it depends on the cards. So you have to map out your plans. Quick communication gardens with 8 of Wands. So yeah, this is a lot of activation, a lot of motion, meaning it could happen fast. But again, it's going to depend on these plans. And yes, heavy burdens, it definitely is, because trying to pack up, getting rid of things, arranging all of that. And now with prices, the way things are going to be going, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be more of a burden than it would have been before. But the moon, in reality, we really don't know for sure what's coming in the future, because again, everything's kind of fast moving in life, and things are changing rather quickly for us. And I need to pull this camera out. This is driving me crazy. It's not giving me enough room. All right, hold on a minute. Get that out of here. Whoops, too far. All right, maybe it's just, I can't go back any further. It's not going to let me do it. It's not going to let me do it. All right, let's pull some extra cards here. More wands. Why is everything wearily defensive gardens? This is strange how many wands there are coming out of here. All right, this one is another Queen of Wands. I just shuffled it again. All right, one more clarifier. The Sun. Okay, good. Well, there's a lot of wands in your reading. girlfriend. So I feel like, when we get that ones, we get a lot of, it's fire energy, it's action, it's activation, it is adventure kind of thing. So it's like you're definitely been trying to plan step by step for many months. Realtor says, no problem to sell. See, you could go at any time. So yeah, wearily defensive guarded. So it's like, I think for you, it's actually doing it, getting it done. Because again, there's all of this with packing and getting it going. So supporter of ambition and business success. You've got the Queen of Wands in here. So yeah. And the Sun. So the Sun is here. And of course, you're going to see more. It's fulfillment. It is getting this guy, the sun and the moon work together, in life. And this guy, we don't always see what's happening at nighttime, but during the day we do. So the more information you have, like you're saying, your realtor says no problem. The more information that you have, the better it is. So you're not operating with no idea what's happening. But it's just something with all these wands, you are going to need to take action. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wands in here and 3 major arcana. So I think that it could be at any time for you. So I hope that helps. So you just have to pull the trigger, or plug it in, turn it on, do it. So good luck to you on that move. All right, is Grandmama on the go here? Because I wanted to do her question, but I don't see her. All right, if she comes in, please let me know so that I can do your reading. Okay, Cynthia Johnson is next. So I've got Cynthia Johnson, Grandmama on the go is in the back here until I see her. Pegasus, Paula, Rose Blue, Polly, Sea Escape, Eleanor, Dolly. Wait, Eleanor, why are there 2 for you? Okay, right. Take out 1. Dolly, Lorraine. Okay. Yeah, only 1 question. Although yours was really the same question, but clarifying. Okay. Do you see me buying a house or renting a new one in the next year or so? All right. Back to life is like a board game. All right. These are my moving cards. All during the pandemic, whenever people were asking about moving and everybody wanted to know about moving, I used these cards. So maybe the camera's too far that way. I'm not sure what it is. I'm going to have to work this out. Okay. That you have a moon and a sun. Yeah. Chose 1 of each for outdoor decor. There you go. Oh, wow. Okay. So you're buying a house in the next year or so. Okay. Let's see. For entertainment purposes only. Again, all right. If this is not. Thank goodness. I was worried we were going to get all wands again, but we're not. Okay. Man, this camera is getting on my nerves, though. It is too tight. All right. It's just too tight. I can't use big cards. Okay. Okay, good. I'm glad you're here. All right. So heavy burden. So for you also, and I know the market is changing big time. We have all the rates are going to be going up and things like that. So, I mean, financially, it could be a little difficult. So with temperance, you're going to have to, again, balance what it is you want, the finances, and just getting in there. So with 4 of Pentacles, hold on tight avenue. I love these. So it's just kind of like I don't know, maybe are you not, I don't know if you're good where you are right now, but happily fulfilled place, soulmates, and connection place are in here too. So I feel like maybe are you really looking for that perfect place, or just not? You're just like, I guess you would be. Why would you buy something that you don't like? But yeah, I think you will find something here. So it's like, I think what this is that you're really spending a lot of time trying to find that right place. Yeah, the ones in mass. Oh, they do. Oh, you want to write a book? Okay. let's see. So it just feels like you're really looking for that special spot. But will you buy Collaboration Avenue, provider of emotional support and maturity? So I don't know if it's I guess you and your family, but I think you guys, you do need to work together. I know you're working with a realtor more than likely, but yeah, I think you will. I mean, you will. I mean, again, it's like the other reading for Trudy. You just kind of have to, get started. Conflict Gardens, 5 of Wands. Yeah. You might get into, I think what this says to me is that there could be a bidding war on something you rent right now. You might get into a bidding war with someone. I mean, there might be other buyers that want the same thing, but yeah. I mean, I think you'll find something, but if you've never owned before, but there's that first time home buyer thing that you should be able to get, which is good in taxes. I don't know if it's still provided. I know they have it for DC, but I don't know. But yeah. All right. Well, I hope that resonated. But yeah, I know I need to get out of this place. But if I would just do the things that I need to do, I could probably move. But I'm just not. And I'm still waiting for my retirement to hit. So, but I have things I'd like to get out of here. So I relate to you guys in that. So, okay, let's get on to the next one then. So, Grandmama on the go, have you returned? I'd love to do this question. I need to know if you're here. Okay, please say something in chat. All right. So, Pegasus, you're next. Pegasus, are you still here? Reach out constantly. Yeah. Realtor and contractor out there already checking things. Good. See, that's what you got to do. You got to get people, got to get some help. Wait, let me know, Pegasus, if you're still here. It's very important that you guys be here for your readings. So I used to get in that situation where I'd read. You haven't seen her? Yeah, I can't read. I can't do it right now for her then. You still have not unpacked from 3 years ago. Stepping Stone House. That's funny. I'm waiting for Pegasus. That's funny because I moved in this house in 2006 and I still have boxes in the basement with books in them. I never could unpack. I didn't have bookcases. So I have to go through those incidentally and give those books away. All right. I'm not seeing Pegasus, so I don't know. Maybe they stepped out. Pegasus, are you here? Going once, going twice? Type in yes if you're here. Yes, thank you, C Escape. Type in yes if you're here. When I get to your question. Otherwise, all right, Paula. I know Paula was in here, and let me know she was here. Let me know if you're here, Paula. I feel like I'm doing a game show. Let me know if you're here. Come on down. And she was here. There she is. All right, Paula. Yay, we got one. I found somebody. All right. All right. Okay, so we're looking at Bob A. And let me grab these. This is one of my new decks I have here. This is the Wild Reflections. It's very similar to the Light Seers. All right. All right. Good news. My energy is focused on doing these readings now. So it's not going to stay. Yeah, I know. I need to downsize. I got you. All right, let's look at Bob A. Let's focus. I got to focus. Thank you, everybody who's still in here, even though I've read for you already. I appreciate that. All right. Bob A. contacting you again, Paula. And I'm going to pull 3. Just because. Let's get an idea. I have Queen of Pentacles. The Emperor. Ooh. And 5 of Wands. Well, so Bob A. So I don't know. I guess this is a relationship type reading, or is this a friend? because I've got the Queen of Pentacles. So it's about, again, somebody feeling secure. And you have the Emperor. So this feels more like him and maybe his personality. I don't know if he's very, he's just a friend. He's okay. Well, he's very kind of a strong personality, ex-boyfriend. Okay. And I have the 5 of Wands. So this is sort of where you're kind of clashing, or maybe there's a little play fighting or whatever. Maybe you guys bantered a lot, but I think maybe this is his work. I'm kind of picking up ex-boyfriend. Yes, I see. Like I think he's very driven. Yes. It looks about the same to me, Eleanor. It just feels like might be his work. Why? So he's very busy. This energy over here with the Queen of Wands feels like you, Paula, like you're okay in your energy and in what you're doing yourself. Like your life is okay. Yes, very driven. Okay. Wow. Well, that's what the cards are saying. The cards don't lie. So this is him. This is very much his personality. Now, I don't know if this is reflecting, and I don't, because I have to talk it out a little bit. So it feels like it either this type of conflict or play fighting, or with the 5 of Wands, it could either be what's going on in his life, busy but retired. Okay. Maybe it's something going on in his life that might be keeping him away. All right, let me see. Let's clarify this a little bit. So there's something that might be keeping him from getting back to you. You didn't have a falling out or anything, did you? Ooh, I have the Lovers. You saw me pull that right off of that, right? So this may be, you're still friends, okay? I don't think you've lost his friendship. I'm not saying that it's the Lovers either, because this is not what's currently going on with you two. But I mean, you have a history. But let's see, one more, the 8 of Cups. Sort of walking away, self-confidence issues, possibly. Whatever's going on in his world. Maybe there's something, he dumped you after 7 years. Oh, after college. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, the Lovers could, I don't know if he's married in real life or not, but this could go a couple ways. This could either be, your friendship with him and your past relationship, or it's also saying what's happening with him. Like he may be having maybe his wife or girlfriend or something, but something he's walking away from, kind of moving on kind of energy. I don't know. I'll get one more. Let's see, just one more. And we got the Page of Cups. So this is that one, another messenger card. So you're asking if you're going to hear from him, and getting a messenger card makes me feel like, yeah, you might hear from him again. I mean, in this day and age, we're so digital. If you guys were in contact before, maybe as long as you can stay friends, and friendly, and not, maybe he doesn't want anything like really serious. He just wants to have you as a friend still. So I'm getting that he will. So I don't know, or somebody needs to make the first move. So it's either you or him, but sometimes, we have to make the first move. But I don't know. I hope that resonates. No. So thank you for letting me read for you. Oh, this arm is acting so weird. What I did to myself. All right. Thank you for your question. Again, Grandmama on the go. If you're here, please say something in chat so I know. And Pegasus, if you're here, please say something in chat so I know. Or did I read you already? Wait a minute. I think I read Pegasus. All right, never mind. I think I read Pegasus, so let's move on. So next is Rose Blue. Oh my God. It's what happens. It's like, forget what I'm doing. Okay. Rose Blue, I see you. Been through decades, still ain't seen either. Okay. Well, I think I read for Pegasus. That was the one about the national park. So that one's out. All right. So Rose Blues has her question. She says, last month, my bro said my parents don't want anyone living with them, even if I pay rent. Will I get to move into my parents' home next year, 2026, to help mom, dad's health? But Rose, okay, did you talk directly to your parents? Okay. Yeah, keep me on track too. If I've already read for someone, please tell me. Say you already did that. I appreciate that. Keep me on track. I need you, the mods, and everybody else in there. Have you talked directly to your parents, Rose Blue? Because that's kind of going to be what I'd suggest to you, because it's kind of like I got into a conversation. It's a very similar conversation I got into with my mom about one of her friends and what the kids were saying to each other, and that, somebody was told, or one of the siblings for her friends, their children, somebody said something like that, like, you can't come visit mom right now or something. And so they didn't get to see them. And my mom said, could you imagine if any of you, like I have two sisters, had said that to each other? I said, no, that won't happen. Number one, we're all devoted to you. Number two, that's picking a fight. Nobody in my family will say that to anyone, because we would never do anything to keep family away. So what I suggest that you do is you talk to your parents one-on-one first. Hear it from them, not just from your brother. I don't know. It feels like there's something else going on here. And I know you've been talking about this for a while, but I want you to talk to somebody. Just had a mini stroke. Have you talked to your mother directly? Because that is what I would suggest you do. Don't just be talking to your brother about it. Hear it from her, so that can settle you, so you know how they feel, because it's just different hearing it from mom. Okay. When you get to move it. All right, let me read on this. Ouch, my arm is acting up really strangely. All right, I'm going to go with these. I'm so sorry to hear about your dad. All right, let's see. All right, I'm going to pull. Man, I still have 7 questions in here. It's 3:00. Wow. All right. That's all right. I'm going to pull 3 cards. See if you'll get to move in. See, it's kind of like, I don't want to rush everything through. I want to give your reading the time that it deserves. So as I'm getting back in the swing of things here, well, you've also got the moon. Now, the moon is coming up in almost all of these readings today. On the phone, ask about dad. Okay, good. Maybe a visit is good. Rose, I think that's a great idea. All right, temporary situation here I'm getting with the 8 of Swords. So it's sort of like the crisis has happened, and your father's ill and your parents are elderly, I'm sure. And it's a lot to be concerned about. So you're really like, you want to be there to help, and you're trying to be there, but just be careful. I think you need to be working. And I don't know your brother and the situation with that, but this is that collaboration card, the 3 of Pentacles. So this is people working together. So you probably need to have more of a conversation with your family. Talk to your mother and talk to your brother. Maybe have everybody in the same conversation at the same time, maybe to kind of resolve it, to get the picture of what's really going on, because there are unknowns and it feels like you don't really know what your next move is. Okay. Yeah. 2 of Swords. So it's kind of like you could go either way, 86 and 90. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think at this point they probably just would need your help, but you've got to you have to hear it from your mom and figure it out, because I think you're at this crossroads here. Not knowing which way to go, and there's a lot of mystery. And again, we have the moon in here. So yeah, I think it's a time for a conversation. That's what I'm getting. So just, it's unknown at this time, at least according to these. So, and I don't really do the future. It's sort of the energy about what's happening right now. And I need a sip of water. My mouth is dry. Oh my gosh. I have to pull this through the microphone stand and the table and try not to knock anything off. All right. Yay for water. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to end up dropping this at some point. It's going to happen. So any minute. All right. Next question. Okay. Grandmama on the go. Are you here? I'm checking. So I don't immediately delete your question if you're not here. I will keep trying to get to you. But okay. Polly's next. I have Polly, Seascape, Dolly, Eleanor, and Lorraine left. So I have 6 in total. So Polly, I think I saw Polly was in here. I just did Paula's and all right. Polly, are you present? Please say something in chat so I know. And I don't read on finances. So no. Yes, I know you are, Lorraine. I'm sorry, yours is last. I'm kind of doing them in order at the moment, but it's all right. I'm not here. Oh, there's Polly. Okay, I see you. All right, I can look at your workplace, but the financials I don't really do. So let's take a look. All right, let's grab the Centennial. These are big cards too. So, but next time I come on, I'm going to have this table sorted out. Figure out why my camera is doing this. The table has not moved since I put it up in 2018. So I don't know what's going on. It's like something's off. I can't figure out what it is. It's like, this is what I deal with. All right. Current workplace. Let's do it. Well, work-wise can also, as you know, it impacts finances. So take from it what you will. All right. I don't even have a workplace anymore. So, oh, is that what you're asking about? A raise? Well, let's see. I can do that. That's not a problem. I'm not like, if you want to know about stocks and things, I can't help you. So, all right. Star, I'm doing these right side up today. Ooh, this is nice. All right. If you're asking, yeah, I can check a raise. Because if you are going to get a raise, it's looking pretty good right now. If that's what you're asking. Okay. The 10 of Cups. So you're in a really good place work-wise. So no, it is not a tablecloth, but it's a cloth, but not a tablecloth. All right. And you have the Star, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You do have one card in here that is kind of a little bit like you're out of something. Something's not right. But then there's a success at the end here. You did ask about an increase above regular raise due to job duties. Okay. Well, what I see here, though, if we're looking at a raise in here in this question, this is that I do. I will do that. So yeah, I do see a success here because you've also got the most successful card in the deck, and that is the Ace of Pentacles. It is very successful. So your efforts are being noted. So the Star, so they are aware of what you're doing, and you just need to keep doing that very well and stay on top of it. But there might be competition is where I'm going with this one. It feels like there might be somebody else who's vying as well. But I do see you coming out successfully. So the 3 of Cups is good. There's a celebration there. Well, it's not a tablecloth. I have a different one that's actually a tablecloth on here. All right, 6 of Pentacles, Clarifier, Knight of Swords, and the 10 of Wands. So you do have a lot of responsibilities, and I get that with the 10 of Wands, but you've been able to manage it. Like I feel like you're managing what's going on in the office very well. So it's kind of you're in whatever you're in charge of. And you're see, this card reads a lot of different ways for me, but I'm looking at the job and if this is feeling like responsibilities and who you're responsible to. And are you doing your job well? Are you doing like we've got the scales of justice over here. So you're doing things according to the rules. You're doing well. They are noticing that. With the Knight of Swords, though, you might be moving. It might be. I don't know if it's you or the situation is going to move quickly. There's something's going to move very quickly. This is normally what I would. My keyword for this one is warnings. So it's sort of like, but you've already asked for it. And you are shouldering a lot of burdens. But again, this is just kind of the clarifier. So it feels like to me more energy around the situation. But really, these cards here are saying that you will be successful. So I hope you are. I hope it's right. And definitely keep me updated. Let me know if you got that, if you got the raise. But yeah, you may be growing. I don't know, maybe management position is something that could happen for you, or they'll give you like a team leader or something. I don't know. There's something you may be doing. Maybe that 6 of Pentacles is sticking with me. It's just kind of like you use good judgment. I think they're aware. So I don't know. That was a fun one to read. Thank you for letting me read for you. Okay. All right, Sea Escape, you're up next. I've got 1, 2, 3 more, and I'm still waiting for Grandmama on the go to come back. I want to read for her. Okay. Just retired. Me too, Sea Escape. Congratulations. Any message from Spirit about this? I don't know. How long ago did you retire? Because I just did it in February, and I still don't know what to do with myself. I should be doing this, but I'm kind of having... it's an adjustment. I can tell you that. All right, let's see what you should do next. Okay, let's try my old way. I used to do some stuff. Let me check these. Messages from guides. We're going to do this guy. I used to do this thing where I'd pull 3 cards and then I'd pull 3 tarot cards and kind of, just yesterday? Oh, it is a big adjustment. I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know yet. Like, I don't know what day it is half the time. Like, I got it mixed. I was making plans with Scott Allen. Oh, we're going on Monday, not Tuesday. Scott Allen and I are reading together. I forgot to announce that on Monday. We were going to do it Tuesday, but since it's a holiday, he's like, I can do it on Monday. But I couldn't figure out. I kept telling him it was Monday, and he was like, we were talking on Tuesday, and he's like, no, it's Tuesday. So I don't know. My brain isn't working. I don't know what's going on. It's like when you're retired, every day is Saturday. It took me 3 years to 3. Oh, great. 3 years. Oh, wonderful. All right. I need 3 of these. All right. We're going to go to messages from guys on this one. Release toxic relationships. So stop hanging around people that don't serve you. Lead by example. Have an attitude of gratitude. You're retired. All right. Let's do. You know what? I'm going to use Monster on this. My 3 little clarifiers. Job was toxic. Yeah. Oh. Mine had the orange firing everybody, so I had to get out before that happened. My office doesn't exist anymore, as far as I know. All right, let's see. Yeah. Oh, Kelly, questions are closed. I've been on for an hour and 14 minutes trying to clean up the last read. I can't talk. I've been talking so long. Yeah, I'm all done taking questions. Okay, so release toxic relationships, and we get the Star for you, Temperance, and Strength. So these are great. So yeah, Release toxic relationships. You're done with that. You're not doing it anymore. That's okay, Kelly. I'll be doing this again. Um, and you have got the star. So you need to focus more on yourself, sweetheart. See, escape. Take care of you. Lead by example, temperance. So now you could kind of calm down a little bit and do things at your own speed. And, you don't have to worry too much about spilling the water if you're trying to get it in, from into one cup from the other. That's totally not what the card means, but I don't know. Have an attitude of gratitude, and you can now have your true strength, and you can figure out what it is you want to do with your own time. And I don't know, you just retired literally yesterday. So I think you should give yourself some grace and take your time until you figure it out. Like, I knew I was going to come back on YouTube, but it's still, like, I don't know. I can't. It's still weird. Being retired is a completely different world. So, all right. Thank you for your question. All right. I've got Grandma on the go. Are you still here? So next is Dolly, and I have Eleanor and Lorraine. So I'm going to go on to Dolly's question. So Dolly, are you here? I thought I saw Dolly in here, but let me look. I know it takes me a while to get through everything, and I appreciate people's patience. So I might get to Lorraine's faster because there's Dolly. So if people aren't in here, I move through the list. Okay. Do you see me finding a job in a few months? Okay, let's do a pendulum on this one. I'm going to do a pendulum. I think that's the best way to go. Let's use labradorite. Yes. Getting into your flow. I know it's been so long since I've done this, but I need to be doing it. And note to self, do not burn Palo Santo before readings, because now I have a headache, and that's that back here. All right, let's see. Will Dolly L. Oh, it's giving me a headache. Will she find a new job in a few months? Yes or no? Tell me the truth, only the truth, and not what I want to hear. I have to put my elbow down on the table. Find a job in a few months. Okay, well, I have a yes. This is a yes for me. All right, when? All right, let's do. Oh, come on. Let me get this thing out of here. All right, we'll use this guy. So hold on. Let's see if I can give you an answer on that. All right, January at the top for me. Maybe what I should do, because we're in May. I probably should put May at the top because that's the month we're in. See, I'm learning. All right, I'm going to put this directly in the middle. All right, what month will Dolly L find a new job in the next few months? Which month? I'm not even looking at it, so I have no idea what it's doing. See, this is a good one for this because I can't do that with tarot cards, or at least I can't. Okay, where's my leading edge? I'm getting July, but nope. You know what's funny? It's heading to January. But between July and January, that's how I'm going to read this. It's literally going between this July and this January. So they're opposite each other. So it's making me feel, because leading edge was doing it mostly towards July, and then it started going to January. So I don't know. That's kind of what I'm getting. Hi, Kathy Burt. Questions are closed right now. I remember Kathy Burt. Weren't you? You were moderated on my last channel too. I remember you. Let me toss one at you. Wrench coming. All right. So I have to re-wrench everyone. Okay. So yeah, you should be able to. So all right. Thank you for letting me answer your question. Okay. Eleanor. We're moving right along. I do not see grandmama on the go. Yes. Yeah, that's okay, Kathy Burr. I'm going to be doing these again. I'm just this is the first one back. So it's it's been interesting. If you've been in here, the StreamYard's a mess. All right. Any advice on, let me get in here. Oh, you didn't have to do, I got you. Any advice on changing jobs? Okay, whoops. I meant to add that. There it is. All right, let's take a look. Because this is all over the place. Grandma must be shopping. Okay. I'll hold on to that. I wanted to answer her question because when she was in there, I first saw it and I snagged the question. I started picking up on something, so I wanted to read for her. But it's no good if she's not here. I need her energy. Okay. Advice on changing jobs. Let's see. All right. Let's see. I'm going to pull 4. That's what I used to do when I was doing these, pulling 4 cards. And I started going into it again, doing 5. But because there's so many questions, I got to shorten it. Okay. And we can get them all in the picture. Excellent. Okay. So you have strength and the chariot again. This chariot and the moon, they keep coming up. And we have temperance. This is good. Well, I mean, I feel like you're in a strong position, Eleanor. But I remember you changing jobs in like 21, 22. 3 major arcana. That's pretty good. And you've got a successful, party card over here. So yeah, you're in a very strong position. Whatever, I can't remember what it is you do, but it does show you moving. And it's also, but you're doing it with care. I mean, if you're really looking for another job, and right now the market is, yes, in 2022. Yeah, I know. I read for you on this all the time. But I mean, you really were trying to get another job here. But I think, I think maybe with this temperance, I feel like about being selective, something about being selective with your job. But I feel like when you get there, you're going to get there. You're going to be successful with the 3 of Cups. There is cause for celebration. Possibilities. And I know when everybody sees this card, it's, he's a thief. Well, we don't know that. He could be getting those swords cleaned. He could be moving them to somebody else's tent. He could be, the way he's carrying those, I don't know how he doesn't get hurt. But anyway, that's okay. 4 of Wands also. So again, with the celebration, yes, I do think you will be successful in changing jobs. I don't know what it is you do. I can't get that deep into it, but I think you're going to have to get back out there and, tell people you were there and you want another job. Like, I can't seem to switch this. There it is. Yes. All right. I think what I'm going to do next time is pull the last person's question up and do it earlier, because I feel like they have to wait the whole time. I don't like doing that. So I'm going to Lorraine's, whether grandmama, maybe they'll be the last one. All right, Lorraine. Oh, Lorraine. Oh my goodness. Lorraine, are you here? All right, I'm glad I have the love cards. I know she was here. She was waiting for this very patiently. We're going to give her a very nice reading. She's in here. All right, sweetheart. Thank you for waiting. You're so patient. Everybody give, send a heart over there to Lorraine. She's been in here. She waited for 1 hour and 23 minutes. Okay, so let's get into this. All right. Okay, let's go. I'm going to go back to these. These are a great card. People don't mind waiting. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. You are very sweet. All right, Lorraine. Hi, Fatima. Jackie B. All right. We're going to use, what are these called? The Wild Reflections. I'm going to need to get back to my light seers. I haven't used that deck in a long time. All right. All right, I'm going to pull 3. Does your boyfriend love you as much as... What's your boyfriend's name? Just your first name only. Don't use any last names for anybody. I don't like that. You need to protect your own privacy and other people's privacy. Just might help me if I know what his first name is as well. 2 of Pentacles, just to get into the energy. Ooh, another 2. Oh, that's a 10. Oops. Santo. Okay. 7 of Cups. Okay. Somebody's going through some turmoil right now with the 10 of Swords in the middle. I've got the 2 of Pentacles over here. I feel like, I mean, he's 73 and I will be 70. Oh, on June 20th, he's a farmer. Oh, wow. So yeah, he's got turmoil then because of everything going on right now. The farmers are going to get hurt, unfortunately, with what's happening politically, unfortunately. But then I don't know if this is any personal issue, Santo. But you have the 7 of Cups. Yeah, this is giving me all kinds of, I think I need to pull another card. It's just kind of giving me, we've got the 7 of Cups energy, like there's choices going on. There's something that is going to be causing a lot of stress. With the 10 of Swords. I have the Lovers though. So, okay, so this is making me feel like your relationship is very strong. You have 4 kids, 8 grandkids, and 1. So there's a lot going on. So this doesn't necessarily mean like ruin for in the personal readings. I don't like to give, I don't do these negative kind of readings. I just don't. I don't like that. I don't feel like tarot or any of my readings should ever do anything to make you feel badly about because we have choices. Things can happen. He will be okay as a farmer because he only has 158. Oh, that's good. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, like I get the Death card, but again, this does not mean death. It means a rebirth. So it's kind of like your relationship, the 2 of you. So it's a big life change is what I have. You need the truth. No, I don't do that kind of thing though. So when you see the Death card, it doesn't mean death. So we do have that here, which is funny because as I'm trying to like explain what I do, but it's a perfect example though, because what it is that a relationship is a big life change. So you are talking about, you're asking whether or not he's going to ask you to marry him. So that is a rebirth. So with death, there's rebirth. So it's a big change. So I want to go from these and go to the little love oracle cards that I have, these guys. And I remembered to pull these in here. Okay, so Santo. Let's just get an idea. I need to definitely get these shuffled. Okay. No. All right. I pull these the same way too. I'm going to pull 3. All right. I don't know. Hopefully we'll get some kind of an answer here. Paradise, Cupid's arrow, and I like you. Well, I mean, he could. It seems like with what you have, you've got a good thing right now, Lorraine. So you have, this one says paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So you're having a good time together. And again, with the I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, want to date. And then Cupid's arrow in the middle. So have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. So it does give me that feel that would be a big change. And I don't know. I do suggest that, again, that you guys have a conversation about where you think your future can be. Or are you just having a really nice just relationship as is? Because that is a big change. And then when you're merging everything together and yeah, so it could be different. But I hope that I don't know that really provided an answer if he's going to give you a ring soon. But I do think you should have a further conversation with him about it. So He wants me to move in with him. See, you know more about it than I do. See, you do. But yeah, I mean, then you may be on your way with that. So, if anything, if you're comfortable with doing that, then maybe you should consider it. I mean, and then next step would be easy, wouldn't it? So, I don't know. Well, I hope that that the readings resonated with everybody, and I appreciate. And one more chance for Grandmama on the go. One more. If she's here, please let me know. You're the one hesitating. You are? Well, Lorraine, then this is on you, isn't it? He's a wonderful man. It's a big life change, and it's even the rebirth card there is also. I mean, we're talking about a major life change here. So, you got to make those decisions. All right, folks. Thank you, everybody. An hour and a half. We did an hour and a half on my first live personal reading show since 2024 on the new channel. So I appreciate everyone. I love you all. I appreciate everyone who supported me, my return to YouTube. I appreciate you and not giving up on me. And I want to thank all my new subscribers. And it's great to see all the new names out here. And, welcome to the family, I guess, whatever we're going to call this. So as this channel grows, and I will grow because I'm not going anywhere. So anyway, have a great weekend and stay tuned for Monday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, as Scott Allen comes back to my channel, or comes to my channel, this channel for the first time, but we get to read together again for the first time in a couple of years, I think. So I'm really looking forward to Scott. We have a good time. So come back, and it will be on my channel only. All right. Have a great weekend and see you Monday.